Hi Capricorn, welcome to your mid-monthly reading. So the High Priestess just popped up. I'm going to address this real quick. In the last 2 months of May, intuition and spiritual guidance are going to be very important, or they're going to be of some relevance in your life. This could also be a person whom you're turning to for advice, or you're finding some comfort in a female figure in your life. Sometimes with the cards I look at literal things, so it could be someone with the initials B or the initials J could be important, you know, little things like that. This is really reminding me of all the controversy with the Met Gala. The choice of costumes, just looking at this costume here with the cross and the hat, you know, it's very Sarah Jessica Parker. But, you know, in tarot, it's obviously more to do with intuition and spirituality, things like that. So I'm feeling like you're going to be seeking guidance somewhere. Possibly from a woman or an older woman. It could be someone who you go to for advice often. I feel like you'll know who this person is, but I feel like somebody else's opinion or guidance is going to be quite particular to you this month, or you're going to have a moment with somebody that can offer you a perspective that you've maybe been searching for and struggling to find. So, what are the messages for Capricorn for mid-May time? Spirit and Universe, what are the messages for Capricorn for mid-May time? Messages for Capricorn mid-May. Messages for Capricorn mid-May. Do you know, with the High Priestess there, you may also be having moments of doubt surrounding your own intuition. Maybe not trusting yourself, maybe not trusting somebody else. You could be feeling a little bit spooked out by coincidences, maybe. So the Ace of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Devil. Oh. This is your energy, Capricorn. And Judgment. Right. My goodness. Okay, so. Off the bat, I'm thinking, Capricorn, that there is a conversation that has to be had. When I see the Ace of Swords, it's cutting the BS card, cutting to the heart of the matter, getting to the point, not pulling any punches, having a real conversation, a real direct conversation. Sometimes they're conversations that are quite hard to have, but as an ace, it begins a new chapter, a new process. Now, we've only got 4 cards here and 3 major arcana, so this is a big, this is a conversation that leads to something bigger. So I'm thinking for some of you, this could be a job interview that you have maybe waited for. It could be a conversation with a romantic partner that you've waited for. But there's something almost a little bit make or break about this. So I feel like it's something that you've waited for a while. And, you know, you've waited for answers for a while, or you've waited for a decision. When I see the Devil in Judgment, I also feel like there may be somebody in your life who has wronged you, and suddenly you're calling time on that relationship. Or it may be that somebody in your life is doing what you may feel is playing the victim, or you feel like someone's a bit stuck in a victim mentality. I feel like you have a really major decision to make, Capricorn, surrounding some area of your life that's not working, or that's taking a long time. I almost feel like there's potentially a bit of a false sense of security in this lack of movement. I also feel a little bit like some of you may be feeling trapped where you are, or feel like it's not entirely the right environment for you, and you're finding it difficult to voice your concerns, or you're finding it hard to release yourself from the position that you're in. I do feel like some of you feel a bit trapped, or a bit anxious about where you are. You could be, you know, Capricorn energies here. It's your own sign, but with Judgment here, your Judgment is Scorpio card. You could also be dealing with matters that have been delayed from October, November, or a decision that happened in October, November that you weren't happy about, and you feel like there hasn't been as much movement as you'd hoped. I feel like you maybe made a decision and you're feeling a little bit like, I get the impression some of you are concerned you've made the wrong one, or some of you are concerned you don't like where this is going, or some of you are concerned about an authority figure in the workplace that you feel makes too many decisions for you, or you feel like your fate is too much at somebody else's fingers. And I feel like there's something about this month that makes you want to take back control, and you may be doing little things in your day-to-day life, and you may not realize, but you may be doing little things that are like compulsive. You're trying to get control back in other areas because you feel like it's lacking in one area. And I also think a little bit like you do feel like someone who's in a position of authority, or somebody who you work with or is in your environment, isn't entirely making the best decisions for you. I feel like you're trying to take back a little bit of control, Capricorn, and you're feeling a little bit frustrated. Now, this could be romantically, and this could be in your work life. I actually think for the majority of you, this may be a work relationship. I feel like there may be somebody there that's deciding your fate and you're not entirely comfortable with it. I feel like there's a lack of control going on within you at the minute in the last 2 months of May. And, with Uranus moving into a fellow Earth sign, you're maybe feeling a little bit shaken. You're maybe seeing things as unpredictable, and the cards are telling you that things may be a little bit unpredictable. Certainly the control feels like it's out of your hands at the minute, and the best thing you can do is be direct about how you're feeling. Because when I see the Ace of Swords, I always think you need to have a conversation, or you need to bring something up yourself. If there's somebody who's doing something that you're not happy about, or you feel like they're being a bit emotionally, what's that term? It's emotional blackmail. You feel like someone's maybe ignoring you to get your attention, or to control you, or they're undercutting you in, I don't know, meetings or something. I feel like there's somebody you feel like is undercutting you. You need to be more direct, and you need to stick up for yourself, because this Ace of Swords, it's a double-edged sword, but it is there for you to use. You have the power to convey your no BS attitude. You need to embrace that mountain goat, the climbing to the top of the mountain, because that's what you do, Capricorn. That's where you're most comfortable, is when you're climbing and you're progressing. So when the Hangman comes up for you, which it has done, I think a few times in the last couple of months, when the Hangman comes up for you, you're not comfortable with it more than any other sign, because telling a Capricorn you have to wait, you have to stay at that one point of the mountain is like, I don't know, telling a fish you have to grow legs and walk on the land for 5 minutes. It's a weird process. That analogy was really bad, but you know what I mean. Anyway, the Devil here, I feel like there is an energy around you that's almost obsessive. So obsessive can mean that you're obsessed with trying to get back this control and it's backfiring on you, or I do feel like there's somebody in your life that you maybe feel a little bit like in their shadow, or you feel a little bit like they're cutting you out, a little bit like they're undercutting you, or you don't entirely trust them. With Judgment here, you need to call time on something. Be wary of a person from the past as well that wasn't right for you at the time, because they're still not right for you now, that they may be thinking of returning. Because the Six of Cups is underneath that, and Judgment and the Six of Cups can mean a return. But when I see the Devil here, I think that this is someone that left you hanging and then turned out to be a little bit more intense than they appeared to be. The Devil card for me is the type of person that comes in and acts very aloof and very uninterested, like that sociopathic energy, and then they turn obsessive and controlling and manipulative. And that's not for everyone, right? That's not for everybody. But it's just for one or two of you that may have someone returning from the past that wasn't, they weren't there for you then, why would they be there for you now type energy. Just be wary of them, because I do feel like there's someone around you that's being a little bit making you uncomfortable, Capricorn. But certainly the message for this month is to be direct about how you're feeling and be direct about what you want. Because sometimes with the Ace of Swords, yes, that's the advice, and you may not always like the outcome. But I don't see massive changes coming from it now. But I see the changes in the long run being better for you. You know, being able to communicate what it is that you want. What it is that you need. So, I hope you enjoyed that reading, Capricorn. I will be back for the June monthlies pretty soon. If you'd like a private reading with me, the emails are listed below. And thank you for all your likes and subscriptions, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!